Hey, so as a follow-up to my video about push-up progression, I want to do a video about how to progress in a bodyweight squat. It's an extremely effective exercise that you can do anytime, any place, unless you're worried about looking a little weird, which you shouldn't be, and which can be enormously helpful for your entire body. And most people just kind of think of it as just a simple squat, and you may not even be doing that much. You may not even see the value in that. There's a lot of value in the simple squat, and once you have mastered the simple squat and you really feel like you're flowing up and down super easily and you can bust out maybe 30 reps without a problem, I would quickly, even at about 15 to 20 reps, I would start moving towards more advanced versions of the squat. And just like with push-ups, what you want to start to focus on is really exerting some speed. So where you may start out kind of maybe going at a normal seeming speed, what you can work on once you're getting 15 of those real easily is you can work on getting to the bottom and then putting some speed in the what's called the concentric phase of the lift, which is when you explode up, right? And you don't want speed when you're coming down, because that's just dangerous. You're just basically falling. It's bad for your knees. Don't fall quickly. But come down controlled at your normal speed, and then at the bottom, boom, really try to explode and get your speed up. And it may seem a little silly or just like something you haven't considered, but I promise you that will tire you out quickly. You'll come down to do your normal 15 and you'll really try to do them quickly, and you'll get tired. You'll get real tired. So start doing your squats like that, and then eventually you can even progress further to a single-legged squat, for example. And actually, before you would progress to a single-legged squat, or about the same time, I think so, maybe I'll mention this one first, you would start to push your plyometric squat, your speed squat, to a point where you're actually coming up off the ground, right? So you get down and squat, and then you're actually going to find yourself turning it into a jump once your legs get more powerful. And as we know, jumping, fantastic exercise. So you combine the squat with the jump, and you're gonna really start to get your heart rate up and develop some explosive leg muscle. And then once you're doing your squats and you're really feeling confident and you're jumping, you might want to take it up to unilateral leg training, which is training one leg at a time, in single-legged squats. Also known as pistol squats, is a variety of single-legged squat. But basically any squat where you're starting to use one leg. And it's good anytime you do a unilateral, a single limb exercise, to use the weaker side of your body first. So if you're right-handed and you're right-legged, and you would kick a ball with your right leg, you want to start with your weaker leg, your left leg, when you're doing your squats. So for a single-legged squat, you're going to try to find somewhere with decent footing. This is not an ideal area. And get your balance and pop down. And then pop back up. And that is a lot harder than it looks at first. You're going to have a lot of trouble with that. Don't be ashamed. It just takes a little practice. And what you can do to get yourself started is to start with something that you can hold on to. Anything, a wall, a door frame, your desk. And as you hold on to it, you can be over here and use the help that you need where you need it to help yourself up, right? And then that's going to allow you to progress. And don't feel bad about needing to use your arms. It's still a very challenging exercise. And even with using the wall, really try to shoot for 10. Support yourself and shoot for 10 if you can. If you get less, no problem, just work up to it. And that will quickly develop your legs to an amazing degree without even the need for substantial weight training. I would still really recommend you do weight training, and I always recommend barbell squats as the premier exercise for building strength in the legs. But sometimes barbell squats are not always practical, and you can get in a little extra easy training just anywhere you are with some nice body weight squats. So that's what we got.